guys, welcome back. I guess I should actually hit start instead of typing on Discord about plants, which is all I want to think about. We're gonna play Mudborne today because I'm not feeling super awesome. And I don't think I have the lung capacity to play Uncle Chops today. I forgot to get my water. I'm so sorry, I just started. I'll be right back. Hey, Rhino. I see it. I have another chat, though. I do promise I see your highlighted messages. I just, because OBS is up here, and that I have four screens. I have the game screen right in front of me, and then I have the second monitor that I put like stream elements and my pop-out chat on, and then I have OBS with the real chat, and then I have my touchscreen with all my video scenes. Hey, Eben, did I already just say that? I can't remember. But yeah, I like, honestly and for truly don't feel great today, and I took a sick day from work, but that didn't stop me from moving the rest of the dirt anyway. Which is probably why I keep staying sick for so long. Like, yes, I'm going to take a sick day because I don't feel good, but I'm still going to move a ton of dirt. Literally just a ton of dirt. I think that's a great idea. I don't feel good, so I'm going to go fucking shovel. Possibly I should take care of my body better, but the dirt is facilitated. And I'm tired, so now we're going to play Frog Game. I lowered my chair, so now I feel very short in the camera, but... You know, I think that what I heard is that doing physical labor when you're sick actually helps. Which is not incorrect. I did hear that. Boxy, thank you so much for 66 months. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, we did. We've got so many resources. Oh my god, we've got so many plants in Mudborne. Glorious. Amazing. Alright, I don't remember what we were doing. That is true. That is all I want to do. I love plant. I went, last Saturday when I went out with Baker and we bought a bunch of plants. I shouldn't have done that because I didn't have a plan for where to put things quite yet. Like I knew the raised garden beds, but I didn't have them filled. I didn't have the front kind of planned out, so I just bought, I denied myself nothing and just bought what I wanted to buy, which means I don't quite have the right plants for the right places right now, so I still have a bunch of things that I need to plant. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them all, but that's okay. I know hustle culture is toxic, but the culture of I love doing projects at home so much. I love it. I love it. And I want to move. Hi, Powers. What else? And I bought too many vegetables for my planter boxes, but that's okay, because I just have onions shoved everywhere. And at worst, the onions don't grow very big, and then I have green onions. Oh no. And at best, the onions keep all the fucking animals from eating all my vegetables. Which is amazing. None of the vegetables have been touched yet, which I shouldn't have said out loud. But for last week, I have a beautiful peony out front. I know. I need to thin the onions. I'm giving Baker like half of them because I just don't. Onions. Well, actually, garlic is animal garlic also. Yeah, onions and allium do not like. This when we were in Troy and I tried growing onions, which was stupid because I didn't have a hose and onions take a lot of water. The squirrels kept pulling them out of the dirt and then deciding they sucked and then throwing them, but not eating them, just pulling them out and looking at them and saying, ah, fuck this. But yeah, I have a beautiful peony out front that my gram had planted around the side of the house, but she planted it too close to the house. So first of all, it was in like sand, and second, it was really close to the side of the house, so it kept getting mildew every year and it wouldn't bloom. So last year, 2 years ago? I don't remember. It must have been last year. I moved it out front into full sun, and it loved it. It was too late last year for it to do anything, but it started looking better. This year it came back gorgeous, and then something chewed it. Didn't even eat it, just chewed all the stems off and left them, except one. I have one stem left. Just one. It's like it's like the groundhog came back and chewed them all off and said, oh, this is gross. Where's my pumpkin? And then the next night it came back, where's my pumpkin? Is this a pumpkin? Ah, this is gross. Like, that fucking groundhog. But I literally cannot tell you how happy I am with the antidepressants because I can sit outside and look at the plants. And I can have thoughts. Like, there are thoughts going on in my head, but there isn't noise that I need to drown out. And I just have seen so many more birds. And I get to be calm, and I get to take a minute, and I can take a thought that makes me feel unhappy, and I can move it away. While still knowing that I'm going to come back to it. Just, it's amazing. I recommend gardening and bird watching and antidepressants. What are we doing? I don't know how I'm gonna do growing vegetables though, because I'm like really bad at pruning and cutting flowers. Or really any plants. I'm like, I want you to grow so big and beautiful. And the point of vegetables is that you cut them and eat them. But I won't be big and beautiful. Yeah. Oh, gosh. It's my goal to be Northern Lion's favorite streamer. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, this is also a fucking genetic engineering game and we haven't played it for a week, so there's also that. Alright, let's look at the frogs. Right, Furious Lurker. I'm glad. Thank you for enabling me. Man, those grow so fast. That's crazy. I do feel like we should probably get some more... Well, perhaps. The stinking bullet here is, I think, the only one that we can find normally? Because I think the rest we're going to need to... engineer situations for. Oh, I've never been to Colorado. I bet they are beautiful. Alright, I don't remember if we ever went up here. I think we did. I think what we need... Oh, wait, no. We need a desaturator. Oh, this is a humidifier. But we need a ribbit. Oh, no we don't. I thought we needed a frog with ribbit. Okay, so we need a high saturation frog. That's fine. I can do that. Well, actually, just kidding. I don't have a high saturation frog. So I think we need to make a high saturation frog. Let's do that. How do I play this fucking game? Yeah, dripping giant. Okay, so if we... Heft and hydration. So if we make him... Huge. Are you normal? You're normal. Okay, so amplitude and saturation. Do I have a positive saturation? Hmm. No. Alright. Oh. Is there any way that I can make this boy wet? That came out away. I'm sorry. I forgot how to multiply negative numbers. It's been a long time since high school. Okay. Well, that isn't gonna work. Alright. Well, I guess maybe we should pursue the dehumidifier, because then we can get the pickled bonnet. But the dehumidifier does require croak work. Sorry, the drainer. Really? Can't put it down? Alright, well maybe we just make a rivet frog. Odor and rivet, perhaps? Fuck, I don't have... Okay, so this is... preventing me at every turn. Well, okay. Let's go to the kindergarten. Actually, I don't want to go this way. I want to go through the regular world. Oh, more plants. So I have... So when my grandparents moved, they loved me so much. There were a bunch of things that I whined about them taking or not taking. And one of the things I like insisted they had to take with them was this rose bush that they had, which was like, I'm sure I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure the rose bush like came from Europe with someone, right? It's a really fucking old rose bush. My Graham was not a stellar gardener, and it's a there's a it's not a tea rose. It's not a normal kind of rose bush. It's a different kind of rose bush that I can't remember the name of at the moment. But it's pretty low maintenance. But they put it way back in the back of the way back in the back of the yard, where the soil's really really shitty. It's overhung by a big tree, and then they ignored it forever. So I've been fertilizing it, and it's obviously going insane. Last year, it sprouted up this beautiful brand new cane right out of the ground. It's sprouting up another new cane out of the ground this year. It had just this one perfect, beautiful rose on a big long stem last year. Like, I could have cut it, it would have been beautiful, but it was one rose on a fresh new cane, and I didn't want to cut it. If I had any faith, I would move it, but I don't. So I would like to try to take a cutting and root it, but we'll see. Beanie, thank you so much for 58 months. That is so many months. Well, I guess
So
let's
many
just go
months.
back to the stagnant pools. God, I used a new like hand lotion last night that has gotten all over everything, and I finally managed to get it off of my body, but it is still present. Oh, I only see it once. Oh, wait, no, so many months it is twice. Never mind. No idea. It just wants to give you a bonus. Where am I going? I do wish it auto-switched which map you were on, so I could figure out where I was a little easier. Oh, well, I forgot how to play completely, so we're doing great. I meant to play this one today as kind of like a low energy, I'm not feeling too good game. But then I remembered I need my big wet brain for this. guess we could just take these and go turn them in. This one definitely had a lot of steps. Like, it definitely guided you very minutely and simply through the tutorial phases. That does not mean I have not gotten stuck, mostly trying to find different resources. And I did need to cheat and look up how to acquire one mushroom, which I still feel was not accurately portrayed in the literature. In the literature. We can create our own stagnant pools. I guess this doesn't help me because I don't have a max odor frog. And you know what? Super Mario had it unlocked though, you know? Those are the right buttons. They're the correct moves. Oh man, I'm so old. I got a Charlie horse in like my pec today. And it was so hard that it cut off the blood vessel going to my arm. My arm got numb and turned a different color. It was awesome. Getting old is fun. You should try it. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Did I already write this one down? And then 7. Yeah, I can't do this one. Hey, solo, it is good. Oh, shoot. If anybody's interested in Apico, Apico? Probably Apico. Which is a game about bees made by these devs. It is on sale for $5 today. I meant to pick it up before the stream just because it was a good deal, and I like this. But I didn't, so go forth. Yeah, I feel like I need to get lucky and find another mushroom. Cooler dawns. Alright, let's go back to the kindergarten and try to stake this one out because I really need odor. I like odor or saturation. I do wish this wasn't quite so roundabout to get around. Or I wish there was a way to make shortcuts. I mean, I guess you can make shortcuts because we are constantly opening up warps, but really what I mean is just even just physically getting around like islands and stuff. I do want a speedboat. You're right. I'm a frog. Why can't I swim? Man, this year has been awesome because it rained for like 3 solid weeks right before May, which sucked and made my seasonal depression worse. But what it meant was all my crazy neighbors couldn't mow. So therefore, the grass could grow a little and there were more bugs. And more bugs means more birds. I'm doing all right. Not feeling fantastic today, but that's okay. We'll get there. Can I just put a bed in the water? No. Okay. Didn't I have a chair over here? I should. You're right. But they all love their lawns so much. Really? That's crazy. Well, part of the country is still in the middle of wildfires, like usual. But we're damp. I'm starting to get a little worried about apples because New York grows a lot of apples. But, the lilacs are doing great. Oh, that's awesome, Solo. Where'd you go? Congratulations. Nice. Oh, it says warm. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to keep... warm again. Is it just gonna be warm here forever? I wish I could just aggressively sleep all my problems away. don't know that I can make it colder. Fuck. Okay. Maybe let's try to go this way. Because we have the algae remover and we can power it, so maybe we should just pursue this path. I can't take the bees. Okay, I think I need to get here in the dream. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Don't know. I don't know that I know that song. Fuck. I keep trying to press the wrong button for the map. Oh, okay. What if we... Let's go here. crazy that we can't swim. Dino, stop. I know it's you. Alright, well, this is the wrong way. Oh, is that a map I don't have? No, I must have that map. Well, maybe not. Okay, so here... Fuck! Of course. So can I go around? I don't think so. Okay, so this one's not on. I have this one written down. Oh, I have this. This one should be. I should have this one. Possibly. Nope, I need a slippery napper. Fuck. Honestly, it's within the realm of possibility that I might be able to find a slippery napper here. Whoops. Perfect. You grow a jelly polyp? Really? Huh. How the hell did I get that? Interesting. Kindergarten sealmaker. Sealmaker you found in the north of the kindergarten region. Has some broken lips and a pool overgrown with algae. You noted down the genetic lock required so that you could view it again here. How sensible! Thanks. Let me write this down. Five 551. Okay. That can be done. Anything to cause chaos, Solo. Truly. My only dream. What key is this? Fungal projection key. Okay. Nice. Oh, sorry all. This is going to be a very low-key stream. I am sleepy. Reinvent the wheel. Oh, it's a machine blueprint. Nice. Okay. With these new hybrid mushrooms we've been creating, the number of modifications possible within one magic mud cycle is getting unwieldy. It was easy to predict the outcomes on frog spawn when we only had a relatively small number of mycelia to work with. Things are more complex now. We've spent a lot of work documenting all the possible hybrids together into one compendium to make it easier for geneticists to reference. I've drawn up some blueprints to send off to the carpenter so they can start making them for the research labs. Oh, that'll help. Okay, I want to sit here for a second and see if anything grows in these pools, because it's chilly right now. I don't think so, but perhaps. It is within the realm of possibility. I'm not very good at Sonic. I like watching other people play Sonic. I love watching Sonic speedruns, they're crazy. But I'm not very good at fast-paced precision platformers. I don't know where my chair went. I mean, I like that they exist. I don't like playing them, though. Hmm. Oh, we should probably put the bed back. Yeah. Same, Dev. That's exactly my problem. I want to go slow, collect all the thing. Where am I going? There's a Sonic RPG. I didn't know about that. Oh my god, let me leave. How do I get out of here? Okay, here we go. Do I look different in the dream? Why does everybody else look different in the dream? There are some things that I could understand better about this game. Yeah, exactly. And can't swim. What did we need? We needed a slippery napper. I don't remember what color the slippery napper is. Oh, the jelly feed changed when we came out of the dream. Okay. Cool. That's helpful. I'm not sure actually. 18 and a half. Okay. Slippery napper is lighter blue. Oh, that is a slippery napper. Huh. Do I have one? No. That's fine. Alright. So we can open up that dream gate now. I wonder if we should just go back to it right now. Let's just go back to it right now and get that over with. I know that's such a backtrack. My god, I can still smell this hand lotion. It's driving me nuts. I must have got it on my desk mat. You know, there's probably a shortcut to get there, but I don't really understand it. I'm better at shortcuts getting back. Oh god. I've gotten a lot better than I used to be. I used to be kind of incapable of dealing with smells, but I don't know, there's something about this. It's supposed to be green tea and lemongrass, and like on the first sniff it smells fine, but it just like interacted with my skin in a weird way that did not smell good. And I wonder if I can go in there actually. Oh, I've already been here. Well, on the plus side, I think we've fully opened the kindergarten. As annoying as it is to circumnavigate. What? It is literally one. It is. Oh, fuck off. No, it's not. Okay. To make a slippery napper. That goes straight to one. Well, on the plus side, I think I can do this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So I'll put you back in here. Oh, I must have just started doing this. Actually. Oh, these are still wrong, though. Okay, I need to make... I need to get it all the way down in size in one go. What? How many of these can I... Okay, these are my spores. Okay. Rid, what are you 3D printing? I hate it when he starts his 3D printer remotely. I feel like someone is setting robots loose in my house. Okay, these should grow literally anytime. That's true. That's true. I don't know that Gibbs has enough brain cells to do that, but I'd be so happy for him. I love how much of this game is just sitting and waiting. God, I need this mushroom. Hello. I wonder if I should just go to sleep. There we go. Okay, let's see if that works. Wait, this is the wrong way. Damn it. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, just kidding. We need... Still not enough. Hmm. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. So I need 2 stout funnel. Hmm. Alright, that's fine. Let's put these in here. And then we need to go get spores for the Fool's Mirror, which is in the dream. Hey, Sitho. Oh. Chilly and damp seems right. But maybe not raining. Ooh, that's good. Nice. Wasn't expecting to get these, but take them. It's gonna take me forever to get the fucking one I want, isn't it? Chilly and wet. Give me chilly and wet. Wouldn't know anything about it. I need one mushroom. Come on, man. This should be it. This should be chilly and wet. See how it says chilly and wet? There's my mushrooms. I will never get off the cocaine. Oh, thank God. Still not exactly what I need, though. Why aren't they also spawning everywhere else? They should literally be everywhere. Okay. So now... Now I have to wait for this mushroom to grow. See, part of the problem with all this waiting that I'm finding is I can't hold a lot of things in my brain over long periods of time at once, so if it takes too long to do one task, I've forgotten what the next step is. Guess it would be crazy if we could take spores from the hybrids, huh? Yeah, I don't know why the music kind of comes and goes. Seemed like it used to be more music. There was more music. I don't know. Okay. This should work. This is just amplitude -3? Right. Okay, what I did was I used the wrong stout funnel powder. Okay. There we go. That's correct. That's what I need. There it is. Great. Okay. This needs to go... Fuck. I don't even remember where. Pretty sure this opens one of the dream gates in the kindergarten. Oh, thank God, Krunk's here. It's okay, we haven't really accomplished anything. As usual, I forgot how to play, so... The first hour was remembering how to play and where we were. And then the subsequent 49 minutes were me fucking up some frogs. That's true. Sitha did appear with Kursima. I think I would have said play what you want. Because in the beginning I was trying to go through all the Zeldas, which was fun, but... restrictive? And because that's how I had set myself up, that's what people were watching me for. So it was hard to break out of that. Oh, Mudborne. I don't know, because I feel like I had a handle on Stream 1 made sense. Because they took me gently by the hand and led me. Stream 2, I got very confused. Maybe I'd say thoroughly understand the thing in front of you before you move on to the next thing. And it brought me somewhere I've already been. Great. Well, this didn't help me at all. Well, we can... I think we can go do the kindergarten lock. But that means making more Krogs. But don't worry about... Don't bother, because I am really interested. I just feel like it would be an absolute miserable drag to stream. It's on my radar of things I'm interested in fucking around with. I just think I don't... I think it's not a game I can stream. But save your money, because I'm already prepared to spend mine. Alright, so... we need... all fours... 1 amplitude, 1 odor. You know, such a good little dark prince. Oh, I'm doing this the hard way. Nailed it. Oh, we have a pristine peach eyes? Dumbass. So we need a pristine peach eyes, and then we need all 5s with 1 odor. Which I think we might already have also. Oh, you could just take a pristine peach eyes and make it bigger. Stop. Alright, focus. Where did the powering expander... Nope, the, Blossom tails? No, I don't think so. Yeah, and I feel like there would be a high opportunity for people who knew what was going on to try to clarify things for me, which is no fun. Focus. So if I do, I can just make another stout funnel hybrid. It's fine. Oh god, Sea of Stars. That's been a second. Probably look at my magic mud. Or we could just fucking skip all this and take the amplitude +3 that we already have. Just making this more complicated than it needs to be. Alright. Yeah, I was having less fun doing the Ocarina of Time plus the guide than I had hoped. And Nine Souls, now I think I celested myself at Nine Souls, so now I'm like scared to go back. But I'm gonna let this cook. I'll be right back. Hang on. Sorry, I was hoping that some of that terrible hand lotion was actually on my pants because I had put it on my legs last night, so I went and changed my pants. I think we're gonna have to do this twice, just FYI. And I kind of want to just like breed the rest of the perfect peach eyes because I think I only have one left. Nice. Spotless nipper, huh? Neat. Nice. That's what I want. Great. Okay. So I need you, and then I need a perfect peach ice. Okay. Let's go make that key. Hey, Ron. This is true. I've never seen a frog on my property. Alas. I'm interested in how this game chooses to spread out the frogs that you breed. Because it does seem that some of them are more concentrated into specific areas. But the ones that you make start to exist in the outside world. Which is cool. And very helpful, because if you fucking run out of one that you genetically created because you need it to step to the next whatever, and you'd have to start that whole process over again, that would suck shit. Where? How do I fucking get there again? Should I go in the dream? How did I get up there in the first place? I think it was this way. Okay. Can I do this in the dream? I'm not sure. Oh, glory. With the seal created, you're a third of the way to restoring the pond. Good work! If you haven't already talked to River, you should see if they have anything else for you to do. Otherwise, it's time to get the fuck out of kindergarten. And we have a high odor frog. So what we should do is go make that stagnant pool cultivator. And then we're really done with everything here. Oh, bug trap. Okay. Okay. So we need max odor. Nice. All right. We can see what that does. All right. I don't really want the bug traps, but... Well, I don't really want the bug traps on me. Do we have a minimum saturation frog? The sponge, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's go to the underwater area. Of course in the dark, because 90% of this game is in the dark. Actually, give me a second. I'm sorry I keep taking breaks, but if I start the rice now, then it'll be done by the time Grid gets home. I'll be right back. Alright. I know. I know. It's terrible for you guys. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, I was so resistant to buying a rice machine because I hate additional kitchen appliances. Where am I going? And I can make rice on the stovetop, but oh man, it's so good. It's such a game changer. It's perfect every time, and it's so easy. It took me like, what, a minute and a half to just go do that and boop it, and now it'll be done. And perfect. And I love it. Also, speaking of a streamer who doesn't have her priorities right, if you are not on Discord or if you missed it, I picked up the piece of wood that is going to be my basement desk last night. And I am stoked because we got a super discount on it because I am a... I saw one ammunition video once where she had a solid wood desk and I went, oh my god, I want that really bad. And please don't tell me, or please don't tell anybody that I'm hashtag inspired by other Twitch streamers. That's just too embarrassing. But what I wanted for a desk, you know, I haven't pulled the trigger on an air fryer, but I should. So I got a butcher block countertop that I'm going to order some steel pipe legs or some steel square stock legs for. And it's an 8-foot countertop, which will allow us to have the gaming setup at one end and then the crafting setup at the other end, which is going to be really cool because Grid's going to have tracking system on the wall so that we can just move things down the wall. It's going to be really cool. But the piece of countertop I had was gouged on the bottom pretty significantly. definitely space on the end. Although I think I am gonna need to get a cat tree for down there. So it was supposed. It's funny because you can get butcher block countertop in 4 foot, 6 foot, and 8 foot pieces. And the 4 foot pieces, at least at Home Depot, are $150. And the 6 foot pieces are like $275. And then the 8 foot pieces are like $350. Or $375, I guess, after tax. But we got an 8 foot. We wanted an 8 foot piece, but with this gouge on the bottom of it, they gave us 30% off, and then they somehow, for some reason, let Grid do his uh, military discount on top of that, so we got 40% off. So I got it for what would have been a 6 foot price. And I'm just fucking thrilled. All right, humidifier and dehydrator. We need pond skaters and marsh flies. I mean, we could just go back home. I think I'm just not using my, because I have a combo toaster oven one, and I'm very comfortable with toaster ovens, but not very comfortable with air fryers. So like, kind of want to just see what an air fryer does. All I know is if I put my toaster oven on the wrong setting, it dries out my toast. Ooh, that's nice. God, what was the rotisserie from the infomercials? We had one of those. We never used it. It didn't make better food. Yeah, Ronco! Man, he had a face. You know, I think he might. Well, let me rephrase. I am the proud owner of a magic bullet. And I do actually think it is extremely good at doing a couple of things. So I don't necessarily think that Ron Popeil's rotisserie was a bad piece of equipment. I just would like to remind everybody that my mother cooked unseasoned chicken in the toaster oven on purpose. So. Puffery. Lord. Boo. I have this one. I must have this one written down. I don't? Oh boy. Okay. Alright, that one's written down. I deserve it. It's fine. I understand. Okay, we're in the wrong zone. But I'm gonna put a stagnator here. With a stinky ass frog. A magic bullet is like a blender, but it's like, I don't know, how do you describe it? It's like, it's a bullet shaped blender. It has a base and then an insert, which is the blade. It's like a puck with the blade on it that you sit in there, and then you twist on the housing, and when you press it down, the blade spins and it blends up whatever's inside. There's Ninja is also another brand name of the same kind of thing. They're really awesome for making smoothies. Yeah, NutriBullet is another one, yeah. Or I think the NutriBullet is the bigger version. Magic Bullet was like the TV infomercial version. I'm getting sidetracked. That is nice. Grid has a dehydrator that he uses to dehydrate his 3D printer filament. And Grid also has a deep, deep love of beef jerky. And making beef jerky in the winter is fine in the oven, because the best way to do that in the oven is to turn the oven on as low as it'll go and then leave the door open. Which is very wasteful. But perhaps with a dehydrator, we will not have to heat the whole house. At least you have electric kettles. I mean, we have electric kettles too, but they're not unattainable. They're just... when somebody has one, you're like, ooh. Me up jerking my beef in the winter. Is it this way? Did I... what am I doing? I do like the whistling kettle on the stove, but I have not bought myself an electric kettle. I just can't... I don't have enough counter space. Maybe when my normal kettle rusts, then... started switching over to electric kettles in all the actor apartments because everybody fucking leaves the stove kettle on the stove bowl of water, and then the next person that comes in is like, oh, my kettle's rusty. I'm like, it's fine. You're fine. Oh, goodness. That's probably a good idea. Damn it. I loved that when we got to the Airbnb in Scotland, there was one. I was like, ah, yes. I should have assumed. There were also like 4 teapots. I'm sorry I doubted you. Where am I supposed to put these? Why can't I break it now? Well, this was a mistake. That is also true. Although, I think part of my observation here is if I make tea in a little teapot, right? And if I don't use a giant American mug, if I use a teacup, which has the added benefit of cooling the tea faster because it is not 2 gallons of tea. So I do not have to sit there for 45 minutes until my water goes tepid. I can just kind of sip it almost immediately because the tea is cooling, right? So then I have the little teapot and I can top off my tea, and my tea time is a more pleasant experience. But it does oppose the basic American need of have huge drink. I you know, Beanie, I will send money for your bail. I don't often drink tea. I tried when I was a teenager to be a snob in multiple ways, so I was like, I'm gonna get really into tea, and then I drank a lot of it even though I hated it, which was very funny. And now, even still, I prefer other drinks most of the time. But slowing down and taking the time to have a nice cup of tea with like a piece of shortbread or food is nice. With a little snack. I do really like iced tea. Not not quite southern sweet tea. I can't do that. I have too many cavities. But yeah, I get that. I get that. How do I use the dehydrator? Okay, well, it did say room, so let's go try a room. But yeah, mostly at this point in my life, I use tea as a way to not drink coffee. Like 8 o'clock at night, you know what's perfect? It's the perfect time for a little comfort drink. Damn it. I swear. Okay, we do need a max ribbit frog. Do we have one? Son of a bitch. Alright. Back home again. Oh my god. What I wouldn't give to go to a hospital in your neck of the woods. In America, they come around every 2 hours and ask you if you want to be slapped around a little. And then you say, no, no thank you, sir, and then they do it anyway. And then they charge you. They swipe your credit card every time. Oh my god. Truly amazing. Oh, the things we could have. Oh no, Dev, that's too real. Okay, let's see if this does anything. Nice. Pickled bonnet. What do you do? Amplitude and saturation. Oh yeah, I think I read about that. Yeah, and when you go somewhere and say, hey, I cannot have opioids because of a prior addiction or something, they'll be like, well, clearly what that means is we're going to give you more opioids. Thank you, but... I could probably honestly put these both in the same room, but I'd like to pretend that that's not how it works. We just need to make a wet-ass frog. God. Yeah, what's the one that gets me the most? It's like... Adrenaline is a brand name. Um... All hail the claims adjuster. Heft and hydration. Alright, let's try to do that. Oh, well. Nailed it. Great. That was easy. I almost just want to throw out the magic mud after I use it because I can't remember what I've got already made, and I'm certainly not going to look through all of them every time. It's so silly. Whenever I go to the pharmacy to get my meds, which aren't that expensive even without insurance, but with insurance they cost me like $7 a prescription. Well, that's not true. The rizatriptan cost me like $20 a headache when I didn't have insurance. But in the grand scheme of things, could be worse. But every time I am charged $7 for one of these life-saving little baggies of tiny little pills, it's sitting there thanking the CVS cash out for, or checkout person for the privilege of paying them. This song reminds me of Dorf Romantic. Love progress bar the game. We should probably put this pristine peach eyes. Well, maybe we shove it in our backpack. Is this a new variant? Oh god, awful. I've been watching Blitz play... Oh, Dripping Giant. Beautiful. Like, I forgot what it's called. Money laundering simulator or something? And it looks really funny. And satisfying. Not relevant to anything we were talking about, I'm just saying. Cash cleaner sim. Nice. Looks fun. I'm not normally, I don't know. The vast plethora of ridiculous sim games that are out there these days, and the vast plethora of them that Blitz plays, make me feel like they're kind of a joke genre. But we had this discussion with Power Wash Simulator where I was like, really? And everybody's like, no, it's seriously very fun. So maybe some of these, you know? Maybe I can come down off of my high horse. Dad games. Well, then I saw... Well, I think I posted it in Discord. Let's game it out playing... Streamer Simulator. So you want to be a Twitch streamer or something? That one was very stupid and very funny. I was surprised about the SpongeBob DLC. That was, I mean, I saw a speedrun of it, but I was like, that's a well-constructed DLC. That's really fun. Yeah, that was very funny. Okay, it is moist in here. We are getting damp. Yeah, that is a bummer that... It's a bummer that you can't even toggle. I mean, I guess it makes sense because these are low-quality pieces of garbage. Why would they add accessibility features? But, you know? I don't know if this is going to cultivate anything inside here, actually. Let's take this back, because that should have worked already. Beautiful. Water is wet. What do you do? Odor and ribbit! Oh, thank God. Alright. The last thing I want to do tonight before I go make dinner is go to the dream. And try these in there. I think we need to make the inside here wet here. I think not dry. Yep. Pointed deceiver. Alright, I want to grab a bunch of these, go back, put them back. And then we're on track for more things. Alright, we're doing pretty good on mushrooms. I think this is the only one that... Yeah. Create foul screamer. Sure. Sounds good. Hey. That's fine, and then... You know, I should have bought sticky notes from the bird girl, because then I could sticky note my game screen, but that's okay. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me, even on the low energy days where my face is too sunburnt to put makeup on. I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody have a good night.